This is John McQuay with 8541 Tactical. I'm here at the range today to talk to you about the Triad Tactical padded shooting mat. Triad Tactical sent this out to us to give a try, and I have really grown to like this mat. It has everything that you need, and it really has nothing that you don't. It is an abbreviated shooting mat. It covers the ground from about your chest to your knees, depending of course upon your body size, and really that's all you need. If you're worried about your shins getting cold, wet, or muddy, etc., there are other techniques that you can use to prevent that. But really it isolates the core of your body and prevents it from coming in contact with the ground, which is what you really need. Regardless of if you're in the winter and you're shooting on cold, wet ground that will just suck that heat right out of you and really fatigue you, or if you're shooting in a situation like we have here, where you have gravel, old shell casings, all kinds of stuff that you really don't want to lay on because it may puncture your skin, tear your clothing up, etc. So shooting mats are a very good tool to keep you focused on the task of putting lead down range. Now, the Triad Tactical shooting mat has a couple of features that I really like. First of all, the upper quarter of it is covered by this non-skid material. It's a little bit reinforcing. It protects the mat from getting tore up because that's your workspace. That's where you change magazines, load magazines, you're moving the rifle around, etc. So it gives the mat a little bit more protection, but it's also non-skid to prevent your elbows from slipping around when you get into that good solid shooting position. On the corners here, we have 550 cord loops which allow you to stake the mat down if you're in windy conditions. This is nice so you don't get up to go grab a drink of water, get something out of your pack, and have your shooting mat go blow down range. Really bad situation if you're online with a bunch of shooters at a class or at a competition, because they might not go cold and you may just have to finish the stage out without a mat, or you may be penalized for your stuff blowing down range. Now, the Triad Tactical shooting mat it comes with these nice little straps to secure the mat when it rolls up. This is nothing new. Lots of mats come with straps, but what they usually have is plastic side release buckles. Now, these plastic buckles I've seen time and time again get stepped on, get ground into the mud, etc., and they'll break, especially in cold weather. A lot of the buckles are not top quality side release buckles, and they get smashed, they break, and then you're out, your mat's flopping around for the rest of the time you have it. Well, Triad Tactical solved this by using ITW metal hardware. These buckles are little hooks that hook into the backside of the webbing and allow you to retain your mat even in the cold, even in the wet. You're not going to break these by stepping on them. The worst thing that you may do is you may mash them out of shape, and you may have to bang them against a rock to get them back into shape. I haven't had that problem yet, but that's about the worst I can see. It's a really well thought out design. It's very simple, but it works. They're quick to hook and unhook, and I have yet to have it come unhooked while it's been on my pack. Additionally, Triad sews a piece of webbing across the end of the mat. This allows you to quickly remove your straps if you wish and reposition them however you want. This allows you to roll the mat up long ways if you want, instead of folding it in half and rolling it first like I prefer to do. It really gives you quite a few options. One final trick that you can do with this mat, if you wish, you can take your rifle, set it over here, and you can actually use the loops to retain your bipod if you should so desire. I don't really favor this type of shooting style, but it's an option that this mat actually gives you. So it's value added. It doesn't cost you anything extra if you get the mat to try that out. Triad Tactical shooting mat is a very good set of features for a acceptable price point. It's not in the same price point as your cheap Chinese made mats, but that's because it's American designed and it's sewn and made here in the US. So cruise on over to Triad Tactical. If you want to pick one up for yourself, I highly recommend them. They're an excellent piece of gear. We'll leave a link in the description section below on where you can go to get yours, as well as the different color options. So, if you like this video, please make sure you click that thumbs up button. If you got a comment, leave it in the comments section below, or send it to us on Facebook or Twitter. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It helps us out and we appreciate it. Until next time, get out and shoot!